Good morning, dear students. So today I am going to discuss about wildlife management. So in the last class we discussed about red data book and conservation of natural resource. So in that today wildlife management. So wildlife is the most precious gift of mother nature that we have got, and it is needed, the most important natural asset that we possess. Wildlife plays a key feature in determining the surroundings and environment of a particular area or region. Wildlife is dependent on many environmental factors of a particular area like water level and air quality. In addition, it also determines factor for the food chain of a region. Though wildlife is one of the most important things for our survival, but yet human beings spoil its beauty and destroy its existence repeatedly. For instance, we use beautiful places just to make tall buildings and roads, or to fetch out huge amount of natural resources from land by digging it. Likewise, people also dispose sewage waste in rivers and make it polluted. All these things have a virtual impact on the wildlife and also affect us indirectly. But to our relief, various agencies, NGOs, and governments have taken actions to ensure that there are no more harms or scars to wildlife. Wildlife management in India is being done every responsibly, and there are many governing bodies that are keeping strict supervision on the people who tend to spoil the precious wildlife. So first, wildlife management efforts. First in that, education. Education is one of the major techniques through which we can spread awareness among the people to conserve wildlife. Government of India is running several educational institutes where we have courses related to wildlife and forestry. Wildlife and forestry are considered to be a part of Indian education system, and many institutes like Wildlife Institution of India, Forest Research Institute, Indian Institute of for Large Management, Arid Forest Research Institute, and State Forest Research Institutes are operated by Government of India. Every year, thousands of young individuals in India take courses related to wildlife and choose protection of wildlife as their career. Children are also taught to preserve and protect wildlife rather than spoiling it. So, next, NGOs and communities. NGOs and communities are working all over the Indian subcontinent for the protection of wildlife in India. NGOs and several communities regularly arranging tree plantation drive, public awareness program, and visit wildlife reserve to educate people about the need of protecting wildlife and conserving it. India is the place where Vishnu's committees have protested against the discriminate cutting of trees. Forest cleaning is also one of the tasks performed by them. They also operate with the local policy for the protection of animals and cutting of precious trees. NGOs and communities act very responsibly in order to manage wildlife of a particular region. Biosphere reservoir and forest policies again important here. India has a special designated biosphere reservoirs where animals and plants are carefully nurtured and monitored for their protection. In 1972, Government of India observed a need of Wildlife Protection Act and passed it. This Wildlife Protection Act has proved a boon for the wildlife in India. Due to this act, only several species have been prevented from becoming endangered. Every year, Indian forest departments select individually as forest officials who are willing to dedicate their life for the protection of wildlife in India. India also has a large number of wildlife reserves and sanctuaries for wildlife management and conservation. According to recent stats, India has 105 national parks, 543 wildlife sanctuaries, 18 biosphere reserves, and many other places like private protected areas which are under observation of private companies, villages, and NGOs. People are allowed to visit there for a limit period of time in a year and for rest of the year. These places are abandoned from human reach. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate. India has designated ministry which look forward to the affairs related to wildlife, plants and animals. Every year, Forest Department is provided a specific portion from Indian annual budget to ensure the safety of wildlife in India. This ministry is also responsible for keeping a check on human activities going on in or near the protected areas of India. Forest Ministry makes the rules regarding protection and conservation of wildlife. They also interfere in the educational institutes related to wildlife to enhance the quality of wildlife and education provided therein. This further helps in preparing the better individuals. Government is also advertising through television media to help in protecting wildlife. So here official body that is responsible for protection of wildlife in India is central and state government. Government is doing its job very responsibly. Government is also helped by NGOs and communities. They are work hard sorry they all work hand in hand to protect Indian wildlife and also to re-establish sorry for inconvenience. They all work hand in hand to protect Indian wildlife and also to do rehabilitation of species in a particular area. Wildlife reserves are the places where you can visit and see the efforts that are made for the management of wildlife in India. Wildlife management in India is running on a very functional model and is very successful in all its tasks. So I think you understood. Next class I am going to discuss a very important topic, that is national park and sanctuaries. Thank you.